Obesity rates continue to rise at an alarming rate. Obesity is the #2 cause of preventable death in the United States. But our next guest is both a chef and a licensed fitness instructor. She says both areas are important to overcoming the epidemic. But there's also a third area. We welcome Francesca Armienti. She's the author of COOKFITT, a book of chick wisdom. Good morning, Francesca.
Hello.
Good to have you here.
Thank you so much. So nice to be here.
You know, I lost a lot of weight. I've told people that I had gastric bypass surgery 2 years ago, over 2 years ago.
You look fantastic.
And you say, thank you very much, but you say it's not just about eating and working out. You say there's a third element. What is that third element?
Well, we like to teach people to stabilize the blood sugar. That way you don't have any food cravings and you have great energy levels and you get lean rather than just lose weight. So look, you're training, you're looking good.
Thank
fit,
you,
hot,
thank you.
Pink.
But I found that it goes a little deeper, that when I tried to lose weight just for very superficial reasons, oh, I want to be a different size, it wasn't enough. There was a third element for me, and that was getting the inside right from a spiritual and mental, emotional perspective.
Absolutely. It has to be driven from a purpose. There really has to be a reason. And for a lot of people, unfortunately, they wait until there's a bad diagnosis or there's, you know, something.
I waited.
But anyway,
diabetes came along.
But the good news is you did something about it, and that's the important thing. So we are a collaboration of chicks. We came together with different stories and experiences, and we put it together in the book with some wonderful scientific information and some fun little stories and tiddlies. And we're 4 generations of women that, so we have something for everyone. And we've got some recipes on how to stabilize the blood sugar.
Is this one of the recipes in the book?
This is called crock chops. A little 10-year-old girl named this recipe. Her mom makes this for her all the time, and she called it crock chops, Ellie. And so it's awesome because it's 3 ingredients. And now with the summer coming up and you don't want to heat up the kitchen, you can just put everything right here in your crock pot. So what I did was I have shredded carrots. I start here. Now, I like to use the carrots because they're sweet. This is going to be layered with a green salsa, which can be a little bit on the spicy side. I seared the pork chops. Now, these are boneless chops that you can get from, usually Food Line has them on sale, which is really nice.
Ooh, I love it when they're on sale.
Yeah, me too. So you can get them with the bone in, but I prefer the bone out because then the bone gets cooked inside there and then you have to pull it out. So now we're just going to add salsa. So we just layer this, carrots, salsa, and a little splash of balsamic vinegar. Splash, little splash. And then you go on again and just layer them up and down all around like so. Depending on how many chops you have, if you have 20
So you're
or 30.
layering carrots, salsa, chops. Carrot, salsa, chops.
That's exactly right. Or whatever order. It doesn't have to be in that order. There's no specific
and the layering is going to help it cook more evenly?
That's exactly right. Plus, you're going to get the flavors in all of the meat. It's not just on the top or just on the bottom, because most people typically when they do a crock pot, they put the lid on it and they walk away, which is the nice part. So you have to come in and stir it, but this way when it's layered, all of the flavors will infuse on that.
So how do I set my crock pot and how long will this cook?
Well, you can set it before you go to bed. So in the morning, boom, it's ready to go. Or you can set it before you go out for the day and you come home, boom, it's done. So if you're going to cook it on high, these take about 4 to 5 hours. If you're going to put it on low, they take 6 to 8 hours.
So while I'm at work,
there it goes.
The crock pot's doing the work for me.
Right.
I like it.
So then if you come by, you can walk by and give it a little stir if you like. But in the end, this is what this is going to look like. So the pork, basically you just start smashing it up because it's cooked down and it's very tender and flavorful. And you can see the carrots, and then the meat gets nice and soft and just pulls apart. It's almost kind of like pulled pork. So now I've got the bulk of the food cooked. I can put this in the refrigerator and I have it for a couple of days. And I can mix and match and make a couple different recipes. So one of the things that I like to do with it, I just like to even just take this and mix it with some brown rice, or people are eating quinoa, that's the hot grain right now. Or you can put it over a little bit of pasta, something like that. It's ready to go. Otherwise, you can also put together a quick panini. So I just took a nice artisan bread. And this is a little bit of mayonnaise with some roasted red peppers in it, just for a little bit of flavor. And you can just drizzle it on. If you want to take that feta cheese and go ahead and put it on one side.
Sprinkle a little feta there.
Yes.
And if you'd like this recipe, not only can you get the book, but you can check out our
Thank you.
website, WCNC.com/Charlotte Today.
So we're just going to put this right on so. And then you're going to put it right on top of your panini machine.
And then we'll be done.
Yes.
Francesca, thank you so much.
This is what it looks like when it's done.
Oh, beautiful.
Another thing that I like to do really quick is make a box of tacos before I leave in the morning. So I just toast up my tortillas, put my little bit of chopped meat in it and some greens, make my tacos. I'm set for the day. Everywhere I go, I have a box of tacos to eat. My meals are ready on the go.
So convenient.
Yeah.
Francesca, thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.